Oh, I just feel like such a bitch.
Oh. Vad är det där? Jag är absolutely shattered.
Definitely. I just hope they feed us tomorrow. I hope they feed us tomorrow.
Oh. Otherwise, we're fucked. We don't even have breakfast.
No, he's talking about making a pumpkin soup first thing, Dylan. And I just said, all I know is from my family in America, pumpkin isn't a nice flavour. You have to really spice it well.
No, thank you. Pass.
I wouldn't have a blue. Kräll. Oh, God, I feel like I go to sleep. I'm tired. I was nearly falling asleep with that task.
The task... There won't be one. There's always red Coke on the second run. Always.
Get the cups, Trevor.
Get me a glass.
Things, put them on the side.
Right.
We can't all run to the drinks.
There's 2 bottles of rosé.
Yeah, there is. 2 rosy. The fuck?
My stomach is in agony.
I've
never seen you so merry in my entire life.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yin runner one in the heat.
There's 2 bottles of rosé.
If you're feeling like this.
There's lager as well. Lager and wine.
Lager and wine.
But non-alcoholic.
Yeah. Gotta be done. You were telling me who...
Shit, can I get the door? Shit!
Yeah, they will be.
There's loads. You coming, Hannah's? Hannah's? I think there's no ones.
There is actually loads.
So it looks like it looks like 2 rounds. Someone help me. Can you help me?
Is that mojito for
Can you help me take one or two?
Sorry.
Where's
Yimran?
Right, is there a glass for me? Because I want rosé.
Yimran? Yeah, they're just...
Lager and wine. So, are we splitting this? Because I ain't having wine.
Not Coca-Cola still.
Or just lemonade.
Where's the red wine?
Gotta be done.
But there's 2 bottles of rosé.
Whiskey as pay. Oh, these are more.
What do you use up? What do you?
Well, I don't know how it's working out, Snub. I'm just gonna take 3 cans because I ain't taking any fucking. I ain't taking any fucking wine. So I'm taking 2 mojitos. Just a whiskey. How many you got? How many you got? 3 or 4? 3.
Yeah.
Same. I think 3 is more than fair because we won't be drinking the Rhine or the rosé.
Yeah, exactly. Should we get one more?
Huh?
And split it? Should we get one more and split it?
Yeah, if I take that. If I take 2. You got another one? What? How the fuck is that down there? Yeah, then you take 1 more. I get 1 more.
Can I have it? Can I have it?
No.
I've only got...
Is there
lights?
I've got 1 more then.
So?
Oh. You just done? I love that. Yeah, go on, yeah.
Slay.
Thank you. Oh shit, shit. This one.
Should we go upstairs? Should we go upstairs?
In a minute, yeah.
No, I mean like while no one's looking. While no one's looking, do you want to go upstairs?
What?
While no one's looking.
We look dodgy for that, so. Have you got them all?
I got 3 in my jumper. 1 here.
Lager and wine.
Lager and lime.
Look at me, I'm even hugging you. I never hug. You're just too nice. That's your, honestly, I promise. I'm so sorry if I scared you.
No, you didn't scare me.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh my God, I'm so horrible. I'm such a horrible person.
You're not. Seriously.
Okay, that's fine, as long as you're okay and I'm not.
But I will still wash my dishes.
No, you won't. also, that's what you can do. You don't need to wash it dish by dish. You can fill up the
I
sink.
can just soak it.
Yeah, and just leave it. And just be like, peace out. And let someone else wash it up. Shove it in the sink, put the water in and be like, I cooked, bitches.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
Exactly. Yes, you can do
That's
that.
the middle field I can go.
There we go.
I thought I washed into the toilet.
Legend.
All of it, I didn't
Thank you.
Is that your mojito?
The only thing I didn't need to go in there because I didn't.
Yeah, man,
I
it's
don't
your
know.
mojito.
If it shrinks, it
I'll
shrinks.
take it upstairs.
Thank you.
Trish, we're meeting in the middle.
Oh, yeah, I didn't want to hear. That's why I was.
No. We're meeting in the middle.
That's the middle.
She's gonna put the dish in the sink, put the water in, and go.
And leave it.
Peace out.
Okay, cool. I like that. That's a good middle ground.
She says she's fine. I was like, Ian, please tell me I didn't cause you a panic attack.
What was she like? She's cool.
Yeah.
Because I haven't spoken to her.
Yeah.
It's fine.
That's what. Please.
She's still worried.
Yeah, because I don't want to scare you.
No, you're not.
I love you. I hope you know that. I really do. Like, I feel very. This is I feel very protective over you. So please don't let other people do stuff sometimes. But also don't ever let me
Come
shout.
to show me again.
Exactly.
You're trying to help me.
I'm trying to help, but maybe I shouted too much.
No, it's fine.
Don't let me shout. That was my fault though. And I just wanted to check I didn't, 1, scare you, or 2, upset you, because I couldn't. I was so worried because you were in the dive room for ages after. And I was like, I've killed Yinrin. I was like, I've literally killed Yinrin. You didn't come out, and I was like to Trish, do you think I've caused her a heart attack? Because you were just like, what?
Yes.
So I was like, she seemed okay,
Yeah.
but as long as you...
I didn't realize. But I'm glad you showed me. I think it's the way I should do it.
It's not even that. That was my fault though. I was maybe a bit too like, Do you know what I mean? I should have taken a deep breath and not been a bitch. So I'm sorry if you thought that.
I'm sorry.
No, seriously, I am. I would never want you to think that I was having a go or shouting at you, because that was
fine.
Just a minute where I was like...
It's fine. If that's your horrible side, I can take it. It's not.
Never again. No,
Never
I promise.
again.
That was hot. I'm so sorry. Like, honestly, I've not been so worried because you were in there for ages.
Don't worry. I didn't cry.
Okay.
I was just complaining. No.
That's fine. I'll take it. It's the quiet one.
Yes, whispering to Big Brother.
Yeah,
No.
straight into Big Brother. I fucking hate it. And using swear words. But yeah, as long as you're okay and I
I'm
didn't
fine. Don't worry.
scare you or upset you or...
No, I will tell you if I feel anything.
Yeah,
I always tell.
that's fine. Because we spend lots of time together.
I know.
And I wouldn't want to do anything that would change that.
I know.
I hope you know that. I can be nasty sometimes, but never on purpose or not to you.
I've told you you are my
I
cup
know.
of tea.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. We'll see.
Go.
And also, apparently, Yinran keeps saying like please and thank you a lot to Olivia with like their workout, saying oh sorry or please, and that's just being polite.
Yeah.
And apparently Olivia keeps going, stop saying please, stop saying thank you. I
think
I don't like
Yinran
that.
needs to set boundaries as well, because
Yeah,
we can't
well let's
really
get the first hand. You're right, darling. You got your mojito. Well, no, don't worry. No.
You just stood up and speak for me. Do you know him? He was like he just saw something and he came to me.
I didn't like it.
Oh,
Are you okay?
I didn't realize she was talking to me.
Why did you even open your mouth, Henry?
No, I just didn't like the way she
Yinran was oblivious.
What did she
Listen.
say? Because I was thinking about other things, so I didn't realize.
It was a bit what she was saying, but it was more how she delivered it. She made a strop, like she was a bit like grumpy about it.
like,
And
right,
then,
that's
right,
it.
that's it.
That's it. That's not how you dry the plates. Or
I have to explain this to people
Yeah, I've
a
explained
million
this to
times
people
before, and they
4
won't
times.
listen. Like all this. It's like there's a way to talk.
She was saying that on the table.
Yeah.
She got up and she was. I didn't know it was you she was talking to. But long story short, we spoke to her and she seemed
quite apologetic. And I think even when me and Noki spoke to her in a room, she was saying that she has realised that it's more of a her thing.
Yeah.
But we were like, yeah, you don't speak to people like that. And because you're missing for a long time, we're worried. I was like, okay, she's going to speak to people. But did you actually not realise, for real?
I didn't realize.
So
because I didn't realize she was coming from the table.
Oh, okay.
I thought she was just saying.
What was that?
I said we're whispering about you all. And Dylan said just tell us to our face.
And then that person, Paul in particular, that's the one. See that one?
I didn't,
being too
but I feel like she was worried about me, and I feel.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
So Halloween.
Halloween.
So Halloween.
Halloween. Oh gosh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to like sit over here. I'm pissed off that I have my shoes on.
Really? She was talking about me. No wonder, because all I can feel was out there. I didn't realize what she said there.
Thing is, speaking.
No, she was coming to you to do it.
The thing is, speaking to anyone like that is wrong, but speaking to you like that, I was like, don't speak.
It's
to
wrong,
you
girl.
Even Jordan was scared away from her.
Jordan fled the kids.
No, she said, oh, all right. And I said I was going to dry them. I was just going to dry them. Then I left.
It's ridiculous.
But then I told her when we spoke I wasn't really going to dry them.
It's ridiculous that we're arguing about how plates drying up. There's no... Oh.
But I mean, it was nice of her to apologise.
Yeah. Yeah. I think she's... Oh, my God.
Where's the sweets? Sweets.
I don't like them being that.
Where's my sweets, big brother?
I might go and change. I'm going to go and change.
Is there more?
What, even if there's going to be might be another task?
There's another task. Well, they've got me...
Came here, they were like, Noki, you're a control freak, but you need to let some things go before you go in there because you're going to drive yourself mad.
That's the thing, I'm
You
not
can't
afraid.
change people.
I'm not afraid to admit that I'm a control freak.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a control freak about that because it's a hygiene thing that we
I'd
all
rather
have
have
to deal
zero.
I'm a control freak about
Beer.
the toilets.
Well, fair play.
Because again, anything that's like hygiene.
I wouldn't even be drinking
Yeah.
an alcoholic drink.
Which is why I'm happy to opt to clean the toilet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. That's why even I was happy to...
I don't have 4 anymore.
Oh, it's just delay. No, I just can't be asked.
It's fair.
I don't know.
Don't need that.
What was that like? It's got to go somewhere.
Where's Carrie?
Don't touch it.
I was trying to say, Carrie's in the bedroom.
What does he wear?
It's in the bedroom with
Might
the
end
diary
up
room.
on your face.
Right, anyway.
Might end up...
My thumb is currently to the side.
It's definitely a woman's got on the back.
But yeah, today's been like exactly what they wanted, psychologically draining.
She has to give me passion from the front.
So annoying. I'm fucking raging at myself for like having
Don't be annoyed with yourself. It will pass.
I'll take the
It will
passion.
pass.
because I know that what
I want
happened
them
to be
to be
painted
out on the
down,
passion.
and obviously the person that was indirectly towards just makes it like a fucking horrible person.
But you've dealt with it as soon as you possibly can. It is hard. I know exactly where you're coming from, where you're just expressing yourself. But like,
Because no one else feels that way except.
I'm actually, maybe, I don't know if she's able to swallow her pride and go, oh, what I saw,
Yeah.
my bone to pick actually wasn't justified, you know?
But no, she doesn't have capacity. What are you talking about?
What?
She doesn't have capacity to see objectively
Oh,
anything.
no, definitely not.
What? That's you expecting way too much. Because if she did, she would have had something new to say.
Or...
She'll see what the public has seen.
I think it's from the
And the public are the
team,
ones
though.
chanting, aren't they? So.
I know, that's why I was like, you know what? I thought, like, what's given me some pieces, like, the public have never been saying my name.
But you know what? I feel like we shouldn't find peace from that because when they do, then it would shock us.
And there's only like 100 people.
I think there's a moment where the public may say all of our names and we need to find peace with that.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? Because I think if we're constantly finding comfort in the fact that it's Kerry's name, we're going to be so broken when they say our name. I think it's to be like, you know what, Kerry's been the bad guy for a while, but it can switch up and be one of us at any point. And that's all right, because we may have a week where we're not happy with how shit goes on and we lash out and it may look different to the outside world, and that's calm.
Tis calm.
Thank you, that's very bright, Trish.
But I feel good because I had an open, honest conversation with her just then and saying that, of course, this is going to make us feel cautious about what we can trust of you.
Oh, no,
but I did it carefully. I knew what I was doing.
To Kerry?
Yeah. No. But I was saying, Henry and I, well, I was speaking for both of us. I said, we've never seen you go around manipulating
No,
overtly, so,
I haven't.
And we can only go on what we've seen.
Yeah.
And she hugged at the end and then, well, hugged at the beginning.
Yeah, that's so cute.
No, you're not.
I said to her, never ever say the L word to me again.
About the thing.
What's the L word?
Love.
Yeah, she keeps saying that. For me, what could be
saying I love you?
No, like, oh, I love you, Jordan. And all
Yeah,
that.
she does.
I said, don't do it. No, I said, you make me melt.
So I didn't realize she
like
was
dismissing.
talking to me the whole way.
Yeah, because
and
I
was
like that.
thinking
I was a bit weirded when she said that to Zach after telling him
I think that's an Essex. I think that's an Essex.
Yeah, I think it is an Essex. I think she's just
Love
very
ya.
Essex.
I didn't
Love
realize
ya.
she was talking.
Because she is like.
I tell a lot of my friends I love them.
I actually love my friends.
About how
Yeah.
I don't just say it.
Did she take it well?
But I think Kerry needs to learn to stand up for herself as well, though. She really struggles with that.
In between you two,
And I think sometimes that can come across as being manipulative as well.
Yeah. Because if you're saying stuff about other people without then addressing it to the person.
Yeah, it looks
like you want that other person.
That's why, that's why I was like, she uses other people's rage as defense because she doesn't defend herself.
Because even just then she was mentioning about
let me know
Dylan.
first before I
So-
approach her.
Yeah.
No.
And she said she was raged about the letters thing, but she hasn't told the people who've done it that she feels rage.
Yeah.
But the rest of us feel like that's not fair. Why should she feel like that? And it could just take one outburst for me to go to Olivia. That was fucked up what you did.
You wouldn't be.
But then Kerry would be there like.
Come on to grips. She's just a sweetheart, isn't she? She's on the mojitos tonight, Kerry. Yinren's getting on it.
You're having depressing So funny.
No, because you did
But
my
that's-
fucking head in
like,
and all.
Mum's like, what was the
I'm
need
alright.
there? Because everyone has thoughts and opinions.
You're boring as fuck.
I said it before, like, everyone gossips when they validate,
All ears.
like, their own opinions, get their friends' opinions. It's just what humans do.
So, like, you need to... And everyone says, oh, you should never keep things to yourself and, like, always talk about stuff and, like...
That's not reality, like, people...
No. No, honestly, I went... the first thing I did, I said to Yinren, are you okay? And she was like, yeah, I'm fine. That's what I mean.
Who made you feel that way?
This is what I'm trying to say. I was made to feel like I'm some sort of fucking axe murderer. Our friends. But I was worried because she was in the diary room for fucking ages. And I was like, oh my God, I've killed her. Like, I have caused her to, like, have some sort of panic attack. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really felt horrific.
Yeah, that's true. Even Big Brother.
Don't worry, I grow by Big Brother again. Where did you
You only call me in when I've had the breakfast. It's from the sweet and sour sauce.
That could be fucking handy for beans and shit, that could, mate.
Oh yeah, I put my Kinder Buenos in it and I ate them out beer.
Who's got fucking half-open beans in the fucking fridge? That me, bit?
I can't do it. If I raise your whole face,
I'm going in there after, mind.
Film my nose after this. Right, I'll film my nose right now.
Run out and standing there for 20 fucking minutes.
Who?
Him.
Oh, I'll film my nose quickly while I do this. Paul.
No, you actually smoke. I don't smoke.
Paul, film my nose while I do it.
His nose has bass.
I feel it. My nose has bass.
I'll take it. Right.
Please just feel it. Okay. Feel it? That's fucking freaky. I got bass.
What part of you went to the fact that you converted to do that?
I don't actually know, but one day I was realising the
And what are you saying?
beans, baked beans.
Beans
What the fuck?
Beans, what the fuck?
Beans, what the fuck?
Beans, what the fuck?
Beans, bitch.
Beans, mother.
I don't think you tend not to
What I
wash
pride
up.
myself on Kerry is that as soon as I saw her, I made sure she was okay and
Yeah,
I hadn't
definitely.
upset her. Whereas I know that there's other people who have probably upset her tonight and haven't made the effort to check that
She's all right.
she's all right. So I will pride myself on that.
She's so sweet. She was the first person that came up to me, gave me a massive cuddle on that scooter. She's emotionally intelligent. She's very in tune with people.
That's the thing I think is ridiculous, but that could be new. Like, and
Or she's only ever only ever knows how to wash up for one person, which equally is probable.
so like she didn't even realise you could just fill the sink with soapy water and let stuff steep before you then give it a wipe down and put it to the side.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
And that's what I mean. And sometimes I can be a fucking bitch, and I said that to her. Generally, I know I can be nasty and a bit of a bitch. And she was like, "Olivia, you're always my cup of tea." And I was like, she doesn't say that to everyone.
No.
So I pride myself on that. I feel very protective over her. For another point, I'm like, I do genuinely think that there's a few things that I said to her, and she's been like, "Oh my goodness!" Like I'm being shocked at. Like I do. Like the other day, she was peeling all the glue off her lashes, and I was like, "Don't do that." Because when you keep the glue, it keeps the shape, so it's easier to put them on the next time. She's like, "Oh, try it." I was like, "It might not work, but try it and let me know." Like just little things like that no one else is going to say.
Definitely.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, she was like, "Oh, I didn't realise you could do that." So as much as yes, I stormed away at the table and made a bit of a scene, what I said to her, I genuinely believe she was like, "Oh my goodness." Do you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
But the way that it was painted out was as if, like, I had really taken it too far.
I think also what she said the other day about asking people, don't just ask me, when she was ranting, don't just ask me if I'm okay and then walk away. So I never do that. We've spoken a lot. She can hold her own. She'll be all right. She's going to win this.
In a way.
She's going to win this,
I felt
hands down.
That she didn't get to use her own voice
And she
tonight.
should.
They used their voice to tell me that she
It will
would
take
be
no notice of
upset,
anyone
and
else.
I believed that and really believed that I had upset Yenrin.
Well, listen, you've heard it from the horse's mouth now, so don't give another thought to that. She would not tell you she was all right if she
I'm annoyed
wasn't.
at myself for having a bit of an outburst. I won't lie. If I'd just taken a deep breath, I could have dealt with the situation far better.
Yeah,
But it
maybe.
is done now and I can't take it back. And you know what? The fact I've made it 3 weeks without having any kind of outburst like that is a...
No, I don't know what they give me it, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing with this carrot cake? And he was like, oh, you know, I've seen somebody's order.
Guys, if we win the luxury, I will make like a tray bake, and at the minute in my head I've got carrot cake, lemon drizzle, or just a sponge, like school cake.
Do you know how to do it?
Yeah.
Off by heart?
Make all that on a budget.
I know how to make a sponge off by heart. I don't know how to make biscuits off by heart, so... Those are my biscuits, it's proof. But sponge cake, I know exactly what I'm doing with it.
We can do all that on a budget.
We need self-phrasing.
Yeah, we don't need a fancy budget for that.
We need self-phrasing. We only had plain this week.
Well, give us self-raising on last week's one, though. That's why I thought
No, we only had plain.
No, last week we had self-raising.
You sure that wasn't from last week? The week before?
Yeah, because I remember seeing it on the thing, I can use it, because I thought they'd give us that one,
Yeah.
because we can use it for everything. And then this week it was just plain.
Oh, okay.
But I know the recipe off by heart accurately if it's for a sponge cake. So no messing about. I know exactly.
To choose some
Face-to-face nominations.
or
No, I'm
face-to-face
scared.
or face-to-face eviction at the table.
Guys, we keep putting in fears in ourselves about face-to-face
I know, yeah.
nomination. Where did we get that from? Like,
Because Big Brother said someone's not going to survive
yeah,
the strawberry
but
test.
they never said nominations or face-to-face nomination.
What does it mean, survive?
Okay, but how did we get to face-to-face nomination?
Well, I don't think it's going to be a nomination. I think it's
we
going to be
have to
face-to-face
speculate.
eviction.
That's a bit much.
But
They've
even
done it
then,
before.
okay,
And
how
this-
did you get
The
there?
final is in 2 weeks and 5 days, and there's 13 of us left.
I get it, but how did we land at face-to-face eviction or nomination? Because I feel like we're spreading anxiety between ourselves. Like,
scary.
yes, but how did we get there?
Because someone's not going to survive.
Okay, but how did we get there? Where did we
Because
get
the only thing I
face-to-face
can think of survival is someone getting in the chop.
So what are they going to do? Get everybody to fucking pack their bags tomorrow?
No, everyone to vote for one person.
Yeah, but they'll have to make everybody pack their bags tomorrow morning. They'll say, right, everybody get all your cases, everybody pack.
I think it's just
Because
a
they're
lot
not
of
gonna-
anxious thoughts.
Do you know what I mean?
Because
I mean,
pain in the
backdoors,
ass.
they get other people.
today we were convinced that it's nominations.
Well, that's no good.
True.
Like, and Like, it's okay. Like, if it's gonna come, if that's what's meant to come, but we don't need to like
panic ourselves about it.
Because it just passes on an anxiety that I think we all can do
I was
without.
thinking more along the lines of scary movie night, which means I'll probably fucking show videos of us talking shit about people.
See, I've been thinking that as well, but I
That's
didn't
what I
want
would
to
much
spread that
rather.
either. I was just kind of like,
I'd
you know
much
what?
rather something like that.
It's gonna
And then
happen.
you can
Let
see
me
who's
panic
been
when
talking
it
shit then.
happens. I don't want to be panicking beforehand. The good thing is we've all been in there saying some shit, so we're all good.
Innit? But everything, as you said, and I've said, and as Paul have said, anything I've said to Big Brother, I've said to the person's face. So I'm not sweating it.
Sometimes I've been a bit harsher to Big Brother than to the...
Oh, 100%, definitely, 100% in there. You have to give it a bit more thing, a bit more bass in your voice.
A bit more enthusiasm.
Yeah, you got to give it more bass. But I mean, you've already told the person that you said that.
Yeah,
So
there's
one of them
only
things.
2 people that I've talked to.
Don't worry about it.
I come from naturally. It's really hard to say mean stuff that you feel to people's faces, so it's just natural that you're going to express it.